So, Eli's favorite anime. So, Baki no Pico. Sword Art Online. And Monster Masume.
No.
Or actually, is it Re-Healer? Is that what it's called?
I do not know any of the modern, or any really, besides Sword Art Online, all these these perverted novels that they keep turning into shows.
Redo of Healer. That's what it was. And then there's also one where, hold on. With
Wait, are we about to get
Monster?
it? Is it about to happen?
Maybe. There's this one anime where a bunch of dudes go to these different
Rocket butterfly.
like monster brothel bars or whatever, and they like rank them. They're like, oh, this was like a 7 out of 10 or whatever. The monsters were decently busty. They were tight enough. Like this whole thing, you know. Like they give them all ranks and stuff. What's it called? But Eli, this is your favorite anime.
Not familiar.
Monster. It's not Cafe. Maybe
I
Cafe.
don't know. Mob Psycho 100 might be my number 2 or 3. But I really didn't care for the ending. I just really loved it. Like the first 2 seasons are just like one of my favorite things to watch.
Especially like the first few episodes too, where they explain everything, including Salt Splash. Salt Splash. Wait, it isn't real salt. It's just like that table salt stuff they use. I need something stronger than that, pal.
Hang on, let me call my support.
Even the ghost like looks around like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Oh, what do you got?
Fantasy? Is this the real life?
Is this just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide.
You know what I like? Fantasy by Aldo Nova. Or Fancy Life? I don't know. Life is just a fantasy. Can you live this fantasy life?
Oh yeah, no, that's fantasy. Fantasy
Yeah.
by you said Aldo
Aldo
Nova?
Nova.
Aldo.
What?
Yeah.
We're throwing a sign.
Yeah,
The
do
boomerang.
it.
Yes.
Nice.
The no goose is allowed sign.
I love it.
A goose shouldn't be better than them, blah.
It's literally called No Goose Sign.
Other anime I'd recommend but aren't in my like top 3. Drifters. Gungrave. Trigun. The original one. God of High School.
I can't think of. Am I supposed to?
But Tyler, you don't watch anime.
You be quiet.
Let's see, what else? Death Note, of course.
Definitely up there.
Erased.
Oh, that's
Like, it's,
That might
like,
be up there for tops.
It's not top 3, but it's top 5 probably. I mean, honestly, I've watched Erase more than I have watched other things because it's only 12 episodes, and I pretty much show everybody that I come into contact with Erase.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Problem with these presents, I don't know which side's up front.
I don't know if I have a top 3.
Full Metal Alchemist for me goes without saying. It's just so good. Black Lagoon, you know, it seems like when you first see it, it's just like, oh, it's just surface level. But like if you really watch the whole thing, you're treated to great development. Man, it's awesome.
It is awesome. It is very awesome.
I think I told you somebody once, I was watching just like a video of somebody talking about Banshee. And they're like, Banshee's kind of like Black Lagoon. Like, that's like the greatest compliment one could give.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it seems superfluous or this or that at first, but then it's just like, oh, there's actual substance here. Drifters is just so cool as well. It's that the creator of Hellsing back at it with another awesome series and hiatus and another infinite hiatus.
I gotta.
But now see the
See?
there's a difference like favorite anime and favorite manga for me because obviously my favorite manga would be Berserk.
Absolutely.
And like I would recommend the Tokyo Ghoul manga, but not the anime. So it's stuff like that where there's caveats.
I gotta get through Neon Genesis.
I know.
I feel like if I do that, it might end up being one of my favorites, one of my tops, but I don't know.
I mean, the law states that it must be one of the greatest animes.
Yeah, I mean, it's iconic. It's influenced so many different anime in the future. Our presence. There are a lot of great things about Gintama and ReZero.
Oh yeah. I've tried to watch Gintama. The first 2 episodes are filler.
Yeah.
How? How can
Alright.
you do this?
It's
It's not fair. It's insulting. How can you be the first 2 episodes and not be canon? Yeah, I hear it's freaking awesome. I just can't. I watched the first 2 episodes and I'm just like, why did it start with this?
I wish I could put Death Note on my list, but I just don't like the ending. I don't like the last 10 episodes, or however many episodes.
It's better after you know it's coming. Kind of like Iron Man 3. I hated it when I first saw it, but I was like, but once I know that it's not the actual Mandarin, I don't know, I come to terms with it and enjoy it for what it is.
Kind of. I mean, I like it more than I did the first time I watched it, but also... Because yes, L still won. Because L knew, and he pretty much used his subordinates, the people that he trained, to pretty much prove it in the end, to catch him. But it's just, I don't know.
That's why I like the Japanese, like, TV movies, the 2 of them. They don't have all that crap, it's just L.
Yeah, as it should be.
And you know, everything still happens. I guess besides his father died. And I like that his father's not dead, so his father, like, knows his son is.
Oh, I gotta get you watching Steins Gate.
Same. That's been on my list for years.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, the boomerang just instantly kills Deeper boss.
Dude, how many times have I started Darker Than Black?
Oh,
Finished
that's
it?
right. That's in my like top 10 as well. Darker Than Black.
I've started it so many times, but still haven't finished it.
Oh, I love it so. I wish they didn't fuck it in the ass for the second season.
Darling in the Frank was really good for a bit, and then started to lose me towards the end. And then it kind of got me again, but I still don't put like that high.
Crystal's conflicted, I'm guessing, about the Death Note ending. Cause she just finished it like this week.
Yeah, it would do that. It'll do that to you. You gotta like let it sink in, and then you have to like analyze and think about it. It's a process. And you said you haven't watched Devilman Crybaby?
No.
You should.
A lot of things I should do.
Yeah, you'd like it. It's a short one too. I think you could take care of it in a full day. Maybe.
I think I started reading the manga, like Devilman.
It's a good premise. I really like it. I think Devilman Crybaby does it. Modernizes it pretty well. Dan.
I've watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay, how was that?
Good. It's still airing, so
Okay.
it's like, I don't know, 8 episodes maybe.
Well, when that is done, I will watch Dan. Ooh.
It's like evil spirit bites off this kid's dick and they go on a journey to get it back.
Is that really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I'm sold. I'm bought.
Exactly.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon?
I have not. I will not.
Surprisingly good. No, it's surprisingly good. You should give it a shot. You should do it.
That in prison school?
And prison high school, yeah, you should do it. All right, maybe
No.
not prison high school.
No.
But no, is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? It's actually good. Genuinely.
Years ago, Amazon kept recommending me, like, my girlfriend is half T-Rex or something.
Ooh, that one's so good. That was a masterpiece. I'm kidding. I've never watched that one.
I don't know if they animated it, but there was the manga. Like, and Amazon was just like, "You'll like this."
Oh, you should read that. It's a masterpiece.
I'm like, I don't know about this.
Oh, Amazon. Anything that knows what you'll like.
Yeah, you don't know me, Amazon.
I'm a real
Chris
particular.
was WTF.
I'm a real particular Cusco, don't you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the greatest person to ask about what my favorite anime are because
There you go. That's good.
I just kind of I watch them to enjoy them, but I don't really.
I do love Dragon Ball as a series.
Yeah.
The entirety. Love the Kai version.
Mhm. Everything's just wrapped up better, less filler, just shorter, more concise.
The dialogue makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just like talking for the sake of talking.
Dude, I love this. I love the honks.
Work, damn you.
What anime did you start that they canceled and you're like, shit, I really like that.
Darker Than Black.
They canceled that?
Well, I mean, they never made a 3rd season. It was never based on a manga.
I want to say...
They made mangas afterwards, 2 different ones. Only the lesser good ones came out in America.
I want to say Dragon Maid because somebody burned their studio down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it literally happened.
Oh, Dead Man Wonderland.
That one.
Also, Gangsta.
I didn't watch Gangsta.
It's I mean,
What?
the series, the anime is worse than Dead Man Wonderland because at least Dead Man Wonderland ends kind of at a decent stopping point with like the story. Gangsta literally ends like with no right in the middle of something.
No, Dead Man Wonderland did the same thing.
No, but they ended that story, that part of the. It wasn't like a clipping, like.
They were in the middle of the breakout. Like, everybody was
Yeah, but
escaping, and then some people died, and then they were, like, at this point where you weren't sure if they were going to get out or not, and then they flashed to they did a flashback with Crow,
Yeah.
and then they stopped. That was it. It was just a flashback with Crow. So they stopped the main storyline to do the sides thing.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
The problem is they left out a few characters from like the first few episodes. And they become a bigger part in the next part of the story, and so they're just like, oh, we're done.
Ow.
But the manga's phenomenal. I would recommend
For Gangster or Dead Man?
Dead Man.
Okay.
I didn't read Gangster, I just watched the anime.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think
the manga's also on hiatus for that, so that's why.
Gotcha.
I'm fucking idiot.
If they do one of those like storybook, like an actual book with all of them.
The hardcover.
Yeah. Do you know what they did?
Do I know if they did that with it? I don't know.
Yeah, do you know if
Not
they
that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, if they do, or if they did, I'll get that.
Have you put the Triguns in your wish list
I haven't.
to track the sales?
I'll get around to it. I'm not gonna do it right now.
That manga is amazing. There's so much more that the anime doesn't cover.